Family, yes, welcome to our day 28. So today I want to talk about something. So if you're someone out there who have been told like you're a lot to handle, right? You are just a lot, right? You have been called a lot of names, then this is for you. Especially if you're an overthinker, yes, because today I'm concentrating on doing life as an overthinker. Personally, I am an overthinker and I've been called a lot of names. I've been called too much to handle, right? And doing life as an overthinker, I've come to that self realization, right, where I see overthinking as more of a superpower than a disadvantage, right? And I can tell you that I've had cases where I used overthinking as a disadvantage rather than an advantage, and the result of it is not something I'm very proud of, right? But I can also tell you cases where I've used overthinking as a superpower and it turned out being great. As an overthinker, you are someone who you overanalyze a particular situation, right? Something is happening and your head is creating different scenarios of it. Your head is creating different results, different answers of a particular thing, right? So that for me is a superpower, right? My dear, you are not a lot to handle. You are not too much, right? You are exactly what you should be, right? And the earlier you start using overthinking as a superpower, the better for you. So currently I'm using my overthinking into my financial life because I'm just someone who came out from a 9 to 5, right? And I don't want to continue in a 9 to 5, right? I want to do a stay-at-home job, and so far I've been diving into ideas that would work at a stay-at-home, right? And right now I've not really gotten results, right? And still, because I'm still working on it, I'm still creating different ideas. I will not be sharing them for now, right? And once a result is out, of course, I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't gatekeep information. I'll bring it out here for you to partake in it, right? So, doing life as an overthinker, how I use it as an advantage rather than a disadvantage, right? I use it as a superpower, right? Rather than using it to increase my anxiety, using it to increase stress, right, in my life. I found a way to use it as an advantage. And that being that I create tasks for myself, right? I create a task that I want to do and I create deadlines to those tasks, right? And because there are deadlines to it, my mind overthink that particular task that I've created for myself, right? And my mind brings results for the task that I've created. And found ways into putting it in I found ways into putting it into creativity, right? I write, so I choose a particular topic and I diverse about that particular topic, right? I create different scenarios of that particular topic and I work on that particular topic. So far, using it in sales, right? I want to talk about this, using it in sales. When I worked in sales, right, I was I was to sell a particular product and I was giving deadlines on this product that I was selling, right? Because I'm an overthinker, I create different scenarios in my head of questions that customers may ask me, right? And creating these scenarios in my head resulted to me getting answers to these scenarios, right? I got to that extent that I had answers to almost all the questions because before a customer will ask me a question, my head have already pulled out those answers that I've answered on my own already, right? And it got to that point that I can tell you vividly that being in sales, there was hardly any questions that a customer pulled out for me that I had no answers to. So these are several ways that I've used my overthinking as a superpower, right? I've not seen it as a weakness, right? I've not seen it as a way of increasing my anxiety or my stress, right? I've seen it as a superpower. I've seen it as a way in which I can create more of results, right? Create more of results than being at a particular place, not creating results, right? And so this is me encouraging someone out there. If you're an overthinker who have been told you are a lot, right? You are this, you are that. I am encouraging you as an overthinker also to tell you that you are not a lot actually. You can actually use this as a superpower. Because my darling, you are a superhero. I don't know if someone needs to tell you, you actually are. Your head is your head is a super tool, right? Your head creates different scenarios, and if you're using it in relationships and you hear people telling you, oh, you are a lot, I promise you that you will get someone, right, who will reassure you at every time that you need that reassurance, right? But you will need to also let this person know how your mind works, right? Because you are not like every regular human being. You are a superhero, you are unique, right? Your mind is a tool. Your mind is a machine on its own. Your mind is great. Your mind is powerful. So that will be all for today. Do have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.